only 3 left.
I'm in such a rage.
So am I.
What are we to do?
I don't know.
Whose yacht is that?
Probably the Duke of Westminster's. It usually is.
I wish I were on it.
I wish you were on it too.
There's no need to be nasty.
Oh, yes, there is. There's every reason to be nasty. Never in my life have I felt a greater urge to be nasty.
And you've had some urges in your time, haven't you?
If you start bickering with me, Amanda, I swear I'll throw you over the edge.
Oh, that's all. Just try it. Just try it.
You've upset everything as usual.
I'll upset everything.
Ever since the first moment I set eyes on you, my life has been insupportable.
Oh, do shut up. There's no sense in going on like that.
There's no escape ever. Nothing's any use.
Don't be melodramatic.
Would you like a cocktail? There are 2 here.
There are 2 over here as well.
Oh, let's have my 2 first.
Shall we get roaring, screaming drunk?
I don't think that'll help. We tried it once before and it was a dismal failure.
It was lovely at the beginning.
You have an immoral memory, Amanda. Here's to you.
I tried to get away the moment after I'd seen you, but he wouldn't budge.
What's his name?
Victor. Victor Prim.
Mr. and Mrs. Victor Prim. Mine wouldn't budge either.
What's her name?
Sibyl.
Mr. and Mrs. Elliot Chase. God pity the poor girl.
Are you in love with him?
Of course.
How funny.
I don't see anything particularly funny about it. You're in love with yours, aren't you?
Certainly.
Well, there you are.
Well, there we both are then.
What's she like?
Very pretty. Plays the piano beautifully.
Very comforting.
What's yours like?
I don't wish to discuss it.
Well, it doesn't matter. They'll probably come popping out sooner or later and I shall see for myself. Does he know I'm here?
Yes, I told him.
Oh, that's going to make things a lot easier, isn't it?
But you needn't be frightened. He won't hurt.
If he comes near me, I'll scream the place down.
Does Sybil know I'm here?
No. I pretended I'd had a presentiment and tried to get her to go away with me to Paris.
I tried too. It's a good job we didn't both succeed. Otherwise we might have all ended up on the road somewhere together.
In some frowsy little hotel.
Oh, it would have been much, much worse.
I can just see us now sailing down on the morning for an early start.
What happened to yours?
Didn't you hear her screaming? She's downstairs in the dining room.
Mine's being grand in the bar.
This really is most awkward.
Have you known her long?
About 4 months, we met at a house party in Norfolk.
Very flat. Norfolk.
How old is dear Victor?
38 or 39. And Sybil?
I blush to tell you, only 23.
Well, you've got a right mucker there.
I should reserve my opinion of dear dear Victor until I see him.
I wish you would stop calling him Dear Victor. It's extremely irritating.
Well, that's how I see him. Dumpy and fair, with glasses, very considerate. Dear Victor.
As I said before, I would rather not discuss him. At least I have the good taste enough not to make cheap jibes at Sybil.
You said Norfolk was flat?
Well, that was no reflection on her, unless, of course, she made it flatter.
Your voice takes on an acid quality when you mention her name.
I'll never mention it again.
Good. And I'll keep off Victor.
Thank you.
That orchestra has a remarkably small repertoire.
They don't seem to know anything else but this, do they?
No.
Strange how potent cheap music is.
I'm really very sorry about this. I wouldn't have had it happen for the world.
I know. I'm sorry too.
I'll go away tomorrow, and you don't have to worry about it, whatever happens.
That's very nice of you.
I hope everything turns out splendidly for you, and that you'll be very happy.
Thank you very much. I hope the same for you too.
Nasty, insistent little tune.
Yes. Isn't it?
What exactly were you remembering at that moment?
The Palace Hotel skating rink in the morning. And everyone whirling about in vivid colours, and you kneeling down to put my skates on for me.
You'd fallen on your fanny a moment before.
It was beastly of you to laugh at me like that. I was so humiliated.
Poor darling.
Do you remember waking up in the morning and standing out on the balcony, looking out across the valley?
Yes. Blue shadows on white snow, cleanness beyond belief, high above everything in the world. How beautiful it was.